It is M123 FM and the Newberry News welcoming you back in on this Tahquamenon Tuesday. It's brought to you by Helen Newberry Joy Hospital Healthcare Center and Renzi Power Sports. Our summer park series taking you back and forth from Tahquamenon and Muskellonge. And we are back at the falls this week with Kevin Dennis, and summer is winding down. The Labor Day holiday is upon us, but things are not slowing down here at Tahquamenon Falls State Park.
No, they're not. Hi, Dan. Glad to be with you again. And they're not. No, we're ramped up for the Labor Day weekend here, kind of the last official hurrah of the summer season. And it's going to be a busy weekend here at the park, and we're excited and ready for it.
People are starting to see and hear things about making fall plans, and of course the Tahquamenon Falls State Park, great destination in the falls as the colors start to turn. Yep. Still plenty of great opportunities to get out and enjoy the park.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. With Labor Day ending, the school kids go back, and during the week in particular it gets a little slower. Colors change, the river will have more water in it, better flow, no bugs. Fall's a great time.
It is
the park here.
It is a perfect time to get up and start making your plans. Follow the falls on their Facebook page. You can also go online and check it out. Let's look back at the summer so far. It's not officially over for a couple more weeks on the calendar, but this summer at Tahquamenon Falls State Park, another busy one. What have you and the crew seen this summer here at the park?
Yeah, so camping this summer, Dan's been similar to the last couple years. We're going to end up in the top 10, I'm sure, all time again. Camping's been great. Day use numbers have been down a little bit, but that's down from the peak COVID years, which were really, really high in visitation. So it's been another bustling summer, but the lines haven't been so long for folks to get in generally to view the falls, which is good. So it makes the experience better when you don't have to wait as long to get into the park and stuff. So, but been a great summer with the pedestrian bridge in at the lower falls. That's added a new wrinkle for folks to give them things to do in the park and something new to see. So, yeah, it's been a good year.
One thing I've noticed in my time coming up here throughout the summer, it's normally a peak activity, but this year I've seen just about every trip a good amount of hikers entering or exiting the trails.
Yes.
That seems like to be something that people are really starting to make this kind of an attraction to come hike the falls.
It is. It's become a hiking destination, and our staff deserves a lot of credit. The North Country Scenic Trail, Hiawatha Shore to Shore chapter does a lot of work on our trails, and we promoted it a lot. They've done a lot of work on them to increase accessibility and just maintain them. And so, yeah, we've had great hiking numbers this summer, and we will into the fall now. With the rainy weather we're starting to get, we do have some mud on the trails in places, so folks should be prepared to deal with that, have good hiking footwear, and not be afraid to get their feet a little dirty. But no, overall, really good.
All part of the experience, and encourage people to get out there, check that out, and definitely enjoy the numerous hiking opportunities. And one thing you mentioned was some of the work that the crew has done. And one thing I've noticed too, just making my way around visiting the park, is there were a lot of minor things that may seem minor on the surface, but have been just tremendous as far as improving the experience, I think, for the guests, whether it's crushed stones in different parts of the pathways or improved boardwalk areas. You mentioned the pedestrian bridge, which has been a tremendous addition. It seems like just for people getting around the park, it seems like there's been a lot to enhance the experience.
Yeah, absolutely. You mentioned a lot of it. A lot of our trails are now fully accessible. The ones that aren't, we maintain on a regular basis, remove down trees, repair boardwalks and bridges as needed. And yeah, there's between the River Trail, the Giant Pines Loop, the North Country Trail runs all the way through the park for 17 miles. There's a ton of hiking opportunities, and now really the island and just the walk to see the lower falls across the bridge back to the parking lot, that's a 1.5 mile walk. if you're looking for some exercise, just doing that. So
great to get out. As we get into the fall, things still happening. What are some of the things in the fall, and as we get into even I hate to say it, winter,
it's coming,
but it's coming, that people can enjoy here at the falls?
Yep. So, well, coming up in September, at the end of September, we have our Harvest Festival weekend, September 24th. So that's the one event that we host in the fall. There's a wilderness canoe race that we host. We don't put it on per se, but they have the event here. It's Professional Michigan Canoe Racers Association, I believe, event that happens, a canoe race between the Lower Falls and the river mouth. That's September 17th. Other than that, we get into hunting season. I mean, hunting's a popular pastime in the park. You get into bird hunting in October and deer hunting, and then, of course, deer hunting in November.
Now, just remember, no hunting inside the park.
Correct. Well, there's hunting inside the park, but there are safety zones, one of which we're standing in right now. So yes, avoid the safety zones.
We will be back talking about Harvest Festival and some of the upcoming events, but start planning your trip now. I know winter snowshoeing and cross-country skiing is going to be right around those corners. Those some great areas we're talking about, people getting out and hiking. People can unload the skis and go for a trip, and the falls is one of a kind in the winter.
Absolutely, yeah. And not only do we have the 4-mile Giant Pines loop that we groom here for skiing, we've got several snowshoe loops that we groom. The Paradise Pathway is just into the town of Paradise. The Tahquamenon Countries Pathways Association takes care of that and grooms that. So there's another groomed skiing opportunity close to the park as well.
Come out, enjoy the colors, enjoy the outdoors. As Kevin said, most of the bugs have called it quits for the summer. Temperatures coming back down cooler. It's a great experience to get out and enjoy.
Absolutely.
All right, this is Tahquamenon Tuesday. It is brought to you by Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center and Renzi Power Sports in Newberry. With Kevin Dennis at the Tahquamenon Falls State Park, I'm Dan Hardenbrook. It's M123 FM in the Newberry News.